Hello there.
Hi.
So we just watched Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, parentheses, 1977, close parentheses.
Which is the original, technically.
Yeah, the fourth movie.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna lock that really quick. So, anyway, what'd you think, Vince? Because I've seen this many times before. This was his, first time watching it.
Yeah, first time experience, I thought it was a great film. For originally planned only one-off, right?
Yeah, we're gonna get into some spoilers here. I mean, I won't spoil too much for this one, but Lucas didn't plan originally for Vader to be Luke's father. I'm sorry for that 1980 spoiler, but yeah.
And other than that, yeah, I thought all the special effects were good, like all the practical stuff, which is something that you don't really see nowadays, and obviously the sound effects are good because everyone knows where those, if anyone hears a sound effect from that movie, they know where it's from. And then also the music is still iconic because everyone knows where that's coming from. So and the acting was alright too, but I didn't have a problem with it. Just some of the special effects were a little bit you could tell that it's an old movie.
It's part of the charm, yeah. And then inexplicably there's a lot of CGI thrown in because we watched the special edition on Disney Plus, the McClunky edition. Oh yeah, the part where Han shoots that dude. Yeah, they added him shooting Han first because they didn't want Han Solo to look like a bad guy. So in the original movie, Han shoots first, so that's a big thing on the internet. It's Han shot first. George Lucas even wore that shirt while directing Phantom Menace.
Oh.
Which we'll eventually get to that.
Anything...
Do you have any predictions on where this is going?
Well, I have some idea from from snippets that everyone has seen. Even if you haven't seen this movie, you've still seen different scenes from it. In other forms of pop culture and everything.
Yeah.
But no, I can't say where I think this is going.
Not even relationships or anything.
Well, obviously, everyone knows that Leia and Han, they get together and.
Oh no, they're actually brother and sister. I'm just fucking with you. No,
okay.
Could you imagine?
I don't.
It's she's related to everybody. God.
Yeah.
1,000 Star Wars fans just cried out in terror and they were suddenly silenced.
Yeah, the whole franchise gets canceled.
Oh, they're trying.
Oh. Yeah, and then obviously, Darth is Anakin and,
Apparently Darth is a title.
Yeah. I don't know, there was that. I know I had some other things, but,
There's a lot of yeets.
Yeah.
People were getting thrown all over the fucking place in this movie.
And and then also what another thing that was progressed on was the the dueling. It just looked like they were just standing around just going like this, there was no.
Yeah, they didn't really.
Yeah.
I'll say the next one, Empire Strikes Back. There's a really good duel in that, and then Return of the Jedi has a good fight, and then the prequels is where it goes full Matrix kung fu bullshit.
Yeah, but
it still looks good. Yeah, because the idea is they can see what's gonna happen before it happens, so it's they're just trying to out anticipate the other person. So that's why there's all crazy flips and shit in those movies. Yeah, there's 7 forms of lightsaber combat.
Okay.
This is why I'm still single, but yeah.
No, there's nothing wrong with being a nerd. And
not at all. I mean,
everyone's a nerd about something.
That's the whole point of this channel. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm completely kidding. I've mastered all 7 forms.
Yes.
I will teach you.
Okay.
And then I'll get murdered, and just my clothes will be left behind.
Yes, and you'll be one with the.
Yeah, I'll just be a voice in your head.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. like Luke was probably just like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, he's like, am I schizo now?
Yeah, like a multi galactic schizophrenic syndrome.
Yeah, it's a prequel for Space Split. Yeah.
Yeah.
Luke, I'm in your head.
Yes.
Hello there.
Oh, and also that then again, there's nothing wrong with like practical effects, but just when they were in the little fighter ships, it's like you could tell that they're like bouncing around in there, and like usually
there's
like,
one dude, he's just like,
yeah, it's like like realistically, like that's not what happens.
Holy shit!
Yeah, exactly. It's just like that. But I mean, I don't know. It's still fun to watch.
Basically, like, I know I could tell that like they have a thing called a gimbal, which is just like a mechanical bowl. Mm-hmm. But this, I feel like they had a broomstick taped to the dude's chair, and there was something. This is great. Yeah. So some guy was just having a wank under the seat, and this thing was just going. Like that's how they did the old Star Trek show. If the ship got shot, they were like, lean to the left. They were like, and they would just tilt the camera with them. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. There's still like like as Ron said earlier, there's still just a charm, like to like that old way of doing it.
It's a more civilized age.
Yeah. That's why like you see like movies that do it like nowadays, like like they stick, as people are like, I haven't seen that in a while. That's cool.
Yeah, like the sequel trilogy, which I did a video on, The Force Awakens. Go check that out later. But they do use practical effects in that. Like there's men in suits. Simon Pegg's in a fat suit.
Oh.
Yeah, like it's just like I appreciate that, but you have to take the Jurassic Park approach. You have to combine CGI with practical stuff, and then it looks good.
Yeah, which is like you're just
too much of one or the other is gonna be bad. I mean, of course, back then they didn't really have much of an option.
Yeah. And
they did sprinkle a little CGI in here with the special edition, like the unnecessary Jabba the Hutt scene.
Yeah.
Because it just says the same shit the Greedo scene said when he shoots the guy in the bar. So it's just like, I get it. You just wanted to throw Jabba the Hutt and Boba Fett in there, but actually, The Mandalorian, that show, that's all practical effects. Like Baby Yoda's a puppet.
That is a puppet.
Yeah, that's not CGI. Like it's just a little puppet.
Oh.
And like the ship in that show is just a toy on a track.
Really?
And when they're in space, it's just a giant projector with space projected on it. Like they hardly use any green screen.
So it's just like a
it's
miniature.
It's like a Universal Studios ride. It's like the Back to the Future ride, essentially. Like
like
some
that's
big ass screen.
That's what I was thinking during the whole when they were like riding the ships. I'm like, this is just like a ride.
Yeah.
See, like a Universal. Like they probably just literally took the stuff off the set and put it in the theme parks.
Basically, yeah. And I think you said the Luke's land speeder sounds like the DeLorean.
Yeah, because since it's from the same production company, like ILM, I can tell that that they use certain sound effects in other movies that are associated with that production company.
Like the Wilhelm scream is in this movie. Oh. When the stormtrooper gets like knocked off. Thing. But what would you rate it?
I would give it, I would say probably like I don't know, maybe like I would say like a 7.
That's fair. Yeah, that's a fair.
I would say 7. I mean, it's still great to watch, to have that old fashioned feel. I mean, I would like to see this in the like watch it in like a drive-in, because that's how the original viewers saw it back in '77.
Yeah, and regular theaters.
Yeah. So I think
that was part of the whole special edition thing in the '90s. It was like, we're gonna put it out in theaters again, and we're gonna have this unnecessary Jabba the Hutt scene. You're gonna love it.
So I'm excited to watch the.
I'm gonna give it an 8.
The 8.
I'm gonna sprinkle an 8 on there just for nostalgia. Yeah, but
I can see that. Yeah.
Because the next one, Empire Strikes Back, is literally on my top 5 movies I've never seen.
Okay. All right. So it would be your first time too.
No, I've seen it.
Oh, okay, you've seen it.
No, I'm saying like Empire Strikes Back is like a 9 out of 10 for me. Yeah. That'd be crazy if I just haven't like I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I've done all these videos, like maybe like 5 videos of Star Wars. And, I mean, for God's sake, I've been playing Battlefront 2 for the last, I'm not wearing a watch, it's like 6 months. So yeah, like.
Yes, you draw a new battery for that then.
Yeah, just Patrick. Actually, Hank, give me that pen. Yeah. Like,
oh. Alright.
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Alright,
I just saw a light.
That's the force.
Oh.
Alright, thanks for watching. We will see you in the next episode of whatever the fuck we feel like.
Alright.
May the force be with you.